Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tina and it's a beautiful day to be creating with you. I am doing some reward crafting today as I am finally able to enjoy my craft process. So I had to earn it and I gave myself some goals for reorganization as well as meeting some cut goals that I have with all of our brand new kits. And my reward is that I get to do this Pooh collection, which I'm having so much fun with. All right, this is the third and final card in my series. The other videos are right here and I'll try to tag them down in the comments, go back and link all of them. But these were all fun fold cards made with this Echo Park Winnie the Pooh collection. This one here, so cute. And what I really tried to focus on is making each one a fun fold and using the little 3x3, 3x4, and 2x2 pocket cards that they included in the 6x6 paper pad. So this is what I bought along with this stamp and the coordinating cardstock, and of course had to get me some of those enamel dots. All right, let's go ahead and make this third and final card. Okay, so for this one, the card base is really cute. Okay, so here is our project, and it flaps open like this, but also it's set to be an easel, so it will stay standing up like that. And these little pocket cards are so adorable. They just work, right? They're super cute. Okay, and you could, let me grab, I meant to have it on the side here. I thought I had kept a 3x4. There we go. Okay, you could put a 3x4 on this as well, just to let you know that the 3x4 is going to be like a just barely fit. But if you ended up loving the 3x4s and wanting to incorporate some more of those, because I used the 3x3s on 2 of the cards, you could do that as well. It would just cover up most of that card, and when you only attach it to the bottom, it would flip up like that. All right, so you can make those changes. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the card base. All right, I have cut my card base at 5.5 by 8.5. All right, and let's grab my cutter. Oh, the other side, looking on the wrong side. All right, and we have some scoring and cutting to do. So we're going to put this in at 4 1/4. All right, and we're going to score it at the 4 1/4. That's going to give us that halfway mark so that we now have the card base. Then we're going to rotate it. And I'm lined up at the 1 inch, and I am cutting to the, measuring it to my right. All right, we're going to put this one all the way up top here because we're not going to use it. We're going to go to the blade, and we're only going to cut up to that score line that we just put in. That's super important that we only want to cut up to that score line. Okay, and there we go. All right, and then for me, what's easier is to do the exact same thing, lining it up on the other side. So now I'm using the measuring that is to the left. It's 1 inch again. Same thing, just straight up to that score line. All right, and now we're going to rotate the card base, but we want to flap these back first. It's just going to make it a little easier for us so we don't have to be as careful. So just fold those 2 down. And now we're going to take this portion, we're just going to hold it, and we are going, there, I had a little piece of paper there. We are going to load this at 2 1/8. All right, so 2 1/8. You can see now I can slide that right up there because I folded it back. Move this over just a little bit. There we go. 2 1/8. Now we're back on our score. Score it, and we are done. We now have this interactive base. Okay, now the Echo Park papers are so drastically different on the colors on one side than the other that it adds for this beautiful contrast when you open it up and you keep these little flaps on to put them down. So that's the way that I designed this. But you could just remove these, or you could cover this 1 inch piece with another piece of paper. It's however you would like to do it. But when you see the base, I know you might say, why didn't she just cut those off? You can, but this also adds some stability. I'm going to put some adhesive only on that 1 inch portion on each side. Yeah, it also adds a little bit of stability, so that's a plus as well. All right, when I line this up, I want to make sure that I kind of bring it over to the edge and let it line up. Even with the card, that way I get, you know, nice straight edge. Same on this side. There we go. Fold that. And normally for these series, I've been flipping the cards and stuff, but I decided not to for this one. I decided to keep the same, the yellow on the outside and that like autumny, kind of like sunset on the inside. All right, so, okay, let's go ahead and put these pieces on. Okay, so we're going to have, oh, these are the, you want to pull these out of your scraps. They are 7/8 of an inch by 4 1/4, or by 3 7/8. Okay, 7/8, 3 7/8. Okay, and they are going to just go right down the side here of this card. All right, and I have one of the 3x3s that I've been using all the pocket cards, but this one I cut down, and you won't be able to do that with all of them. But one of the things that I wanted to share and show is if you look at the one that's on this side, the done one that I have, I cut that one down to 2 3/4, and I cut this one down to 2 1/2. I really just cut it till it moved everything to where it was, and then I matched up my pieces accordingly off of that. All right, but you remember, you get 2 of everything in the paper pad, so you'll be able to have lots of fun. I have it 1/8 of an inch bigger on both of my mats. So 1/8 of an inch bigger to the red, and then 1/8 of an inch bigger to the blue. Some of my card foam tape here. I like a lot of foam tape. I like too much foam tape, but you know what? Ship has sailed on me breaking that habit. So I just load it up like the way I want. There we go. All right, and then 1/8 of an inch bigger there. All right. I really found that I was gravitating towards this blue in this collection quite a bit. All right, so now this is cut at 2 by 3 3/8, and this is the bottom mat for the centerpiece. I've kept both of them the same color, and it's cut out of the green and brown combo from that Echo Park collection. We'll put one on the bottom and one on the top, switching the colors a little bit here. Using this here is different, this is different, but you're going to see now I'm going to switch to the same that I did here as well, because I had those pieces. Now this one is 2. Well, move it out of the way and get your good measurement for you, because it's not 2. I'm lying to you. It's 1 7/8. Okay, so this one is 3 1/4, 1 7/8, 3 1/4, 1 7/8. The same for that B paper. Okay. All right, and we have the little 100 Acre Woods down bottom, bees on the top. And a good example as to why I saved so many of the small pieces is this little piece that goes on the inside here, this one here. So in order to make this an easel card so that it will stay, it's got this super technical thing. It's called foam tape, okay? I say ha ha ha. Okay, so for this here, I do want to show you, this is with it decorated, and I'm going to share this, but if you decorate a piece to put in here and then you have to put the little mechanism, you would cover it up. However, you could do, you know, a little Winnie the Pooh just at the top. All right, if you wanted to see a little bit in there, or you could also stamp a sentiment in here and then use this with 2 extra little pieces of paper on the back of your card. And this would look Super cute. I think this is how I'll eventually end up doing mine. I'm just trying to grab one of those extra little pieces. I have saved a lot of my pieces because since I want to make a good bit of my cards, I want to get, you know, everything that I can out of it. I love just throwing them right back in here so I can pull. I definitely have some side pieces, but I think they might be laid out already. Okay, so you can just like go through your scraps and, okay, like here. Knew I had some, right? And then you can put those little scraps that you cut off. These were cut off. The excuse me. Let me grab a drink. Sorry about that. Okay, real life crafting, right? These are the little extra pieces that were cut off from these 5 1/4 cuts. It left a 3/4 piece. So what you could do is just take that 3/4 of a piece. It is a little smaller than the 7/8 we're using, but that works out great. You can get one here, and you can use that for the inside little foam taped easel holder. Okay, so I think this is super cute, and it just adds a little something. It also gets it so that you can incorporate the stamps on this and, you know, just have a little bit of fun. All right, so let's go ahead and finish this off. I'm going to put the white base on the inside, and then I'm going to be super brave and stamp it after it's on the inside. Oh, let me get you a measurement as well. This one is going to be 3 1/4 by 4. 3 1/4 by 4. There we go. Okay. We'll grab our stamps, and I'm going to just get that little bee. I'm not putting a lot in here because I'm not sure if I'm going to do the back of all of them, so this gives me the ability to just have some variety. I can have the backs stamped and all set up, and then if I want to use them, I can use them. And if I end up not using them, that's okay too. Let's grab our memento. And I didn't color my first bee, but I would definitely add a little color to this. There we go. He could have gone up a little higher, but that's okay. Just a smidgen. All right. Okay. And now we'll add some foam tape to our little piece that we have here. And you probably do not need 2, but I'm going to add 2. All right. Our foam tape. I'm just going to center that up here at the bottom. There we go. And now for the completion. We will be friends forever. Just you wait and see. And I did all of these cards friend themed so that I could send some cards out to my friends. All right, we want to keep this just on the bottom half. If you want a little more security, you could use some score tape, but I'm going to center this up now. And by center, it doesn't fit fully on the center. I'm just looking and saying, is it equally from the top and the bottom? And is it kind of centered side to side, right? Because it's a square going on a rectangle. And there it is. So cute. Like, just absolutely adorable. Super, super cute. Okay, I'm going to grab my gold yellow, and I'm going to add some of the medium color on here. And then just finish it off. I just dot, dot, dot with the light. And then I'm just going to do a little bit on the wings closest. Just that little part of the wing, not the whole wing, because we don't want the wing to be yellow. All right. I'm going to go around the outside and just bring that color in a little bit more. All done. And let's add a little bit of bling. All right, the enamel dots. I love enamel dots. I was super excited to see them. And this one here is just, this one is so cute. Like, we have all the little characters in the back as well as coming across the front. It's just, this one is just really cute. Okay, I do try to look at my bling and use it. I've been gravitating towards the blue quite a bit, so I'll have to start rationing rationing myself into what I could have. And I love the small ones, which is why I really love the Echo Park, because you get, you know, 2 large, 4 medium, and 6 small. And to me, that's the order that I would use them. So I really love that. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is bring in a small brown, because I have the most of those. I'm going to put that one, I don't want it right on the corner. I kind of want it in just a little bit. And then over here, I'm going to bring in one of the darker yellows and one of the lighter yellows with that too, right there. And that's going to be my little bling choice for this card. Super cute. Look at that. And then it just pops up. Who wouldn't love to receive this in the mail? And then you have those options, as I mentioned, to write in here or recreate kind of the card on the back, almost giving 2 cards in one with those little extra pieces that you have in your stamps. All right. I hope you guys like this. This is the 3rd and final project that I'm doing for these Winnie the Pooh cards. They have been a lot of fun. Now, I still have one bonus project that I might share with the Cricut, but if I do that route, right now I have enough to make each of these, again, giving me 12 cards with these papers, and I love that. If I decide to share a very special Cricut project that I think works well with this, it will actually make it so that I won't be able to do 12 this way, because I would be diverting some of my paper. So it is a decision, but you might just see me back with a little bonus project. And I hope you guys have really liked this Winnie the Pooh series that featured these really adorable interactive kind of fun fold cards. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you liked this video, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. It helps me out here in the YouTube community so much, and I am very grateful for that. Also, if you leave me a comment, say hi, share a little tidbit of information or crafty knowledge, I'll be sure to get right back with you. Thank you so much, and thank you for sharing this time with me. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.